Hi, my name's Ruan and this is my channel, The Yorkshire Sew Girl. How are we all? I hope we're all really well. Now, here in the UK, it's freezing. By the time I edit this and actually get it up, it's apparently going to be about 13 degrees next week. So we're all in a tither here in the UK because we don't know what to do with ourselves. 1 minute we'll be putting a big coat on and the next minute we'll be wearing a jacket. So we're all over the place at the moment. But all I know right now is that I'm snuggled up at home in the warmth and I'm very grateful for that. But I thought I'd pop in today just to show you some things that I've been purchasing recently. I've kind of saved them up. So there seems like there's quite a lot when I've just had a look at it. But there was a couple of things that I bought in the sales, which is unlike me actually. I very rarely buy stuff in the sales as such, but I saw a few things that I really wanted, so I purchased them. And yeah, they've all arrived. There's a couple of other bits as well. So I thought I'll have a little chat with you and we'll go through that. I've got a cup of peppermint tea on go in my Northern Soul Sisters mugs that me and the girls have got. Just to wet me whistle, because you know I like to blabber on a bit. So I might need a little bit of that going on. I have got a Neilson Jarrah sweater on today. This is in this beautiful Atelier brunette knit that was out a while ago. They did it in this colourway and also like a midnight blue, which was beautiful. It's quite a thin French terry, which I like. It's not really thick. But yes, I've got that on today with a pair of jeans. Exciting stuff here, you know, exciting stuff. Where should we start? Do you want to, I tell you what, we'll go through like little itty bits first, maybe. I've got a few things to say thank you for. I have been sent a couple of things in the post, one of which is from the lovely Tony. If you've followed my channel for any time, you'll know that I had my colours done by a lovely lady called Tony, and she's from TLC Style Colour. She's based in Wakefield, and I had my colours done with her a while ago, and it was really good and very inspirational. And I have been using my colour book, which is just over there, quite a lot. And if you've seen some of like my plans videos and things, I'll often get that out to show that they're definitely in my colour palette, some of the fabrics that I'm using. Not all of them, don't get me wrong. But she sent me a lovely little card just to say thank you, because obviously I've mentioned her quite a bit. She sent me a little tote bag. How cute? Can't be a good tote bag, can you? How cute is that? Style is always in fashion in this really beautiful bright yellow. So I'm thinking that'd be really nice to use in the summer because it makes me think of summer straight away. So thank you, Tony, if you do watch this. And then I had seen this and I was just like, oh my God, that's amazing. And it's from the lovely Karen. Now she is, let me grab the bag, from Crafty Karen Designs, and she'd made one of these and I'd seen it and she was like, would you like one? Because I think it would be perfect for you as well. And you'll know why when I show you it. It's this little tote bag. Look at this. It's got little gonks all over it with sunflowers, look. I mean, can you get any cuter? But what I love about this tote bag is it's got the little pocket here with the flap, so you can fold it up and it fits into that little pocket, and then you just clasp it up, and that's the size of what fits into your bag. So I love that. Thank you so much, Karen. And she sent me the most beautiful handmade card. So she's actually made this as well. How lovely is that? So yeah, I think that's absolutely beautiful. She sent me a really lovely card just saying thanks for keeping her amused. So yeah, it's a lovely little gift. So I've got a couple of new tote bags. How nice is that? And then the lovely Georgia from the Mendip Maker contacted myself and the girls and said that she was releasing some new buttons. So it's a new little venture that she's doing, and would we like a set each? There was no, you know, you have to show these on your video or anything like that, but I wanted to show you because they are so cute. So there's loads of different colours. There was like turquoise, teal, purples, blues, greens, you name it. I actually went for the peach ones, and these are they. How beautiful are they? They're just amazing. So they're from recycled plastic. So it says unique buttons that don't cost the earth. I like that little pun. Made from recycled plastic, HDPE and PP, including bottle tops, DVD cases, sweet tubs and other plastic products. How amazing is that? So she's selling these on eBay and Etsy. So I will link to this down in the description box below, but they are beautiful. So no button will ever be the same because obviously it's all recycled materials, but I just loved the colours in these. Are just beautiful. Excuse my nails. They're shorter than a short thing, but I've taken them really short, and I've got some nice builder gel on just to strengthen them a little bit because I do have gels all the time. So I'm going on holiday in a few weeks and I wanted to try and just give them a little bit of a rest before I go away. So they're very, very short because they've been taken incredibly short and it feels really strange, but I'm just trying to strengthen them up a bit. Anyway, digressed already. But yeah, how cute are they? So I will pop a link to that. So thank you very much, Georgia. I think they're absolutely beautiful. I want to put these in my button organizer, but then I feel bad because they just look so beautiful on here and they're all kind of sewn on. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to take these off and pop them in. And I'm sure they'll come handy for a project. They are, I think there's 3 different sizes as well. So this is the smallest size, and then there's 2 other sizes as well. So it gets kind of less buttons the larger the size. So do go and have a look because I would definitely recommend. The other like itty bit, which isn't sewn related, but I thought you might want to see it actually, is I get my earrings from a company called Sapphire Frills. You may have heard of it before. And I have a subscription box with them. It's just a quarterly. I think it's quarterly. Is it quarterly? I think it is. It's like a season. So I think the new one's due to come out next month, and that will be like the Valentine's type thing. But every now and again, Sapphire does like they're kind of surprise boxes, and they're really, really good value for what you get. You just don't know exactly what you're going to get, but she'll have themes, and you can kind of put in the description box, I really hate, I don't know, a certain style of earring or a colour or anything like that, and they'll always do their best to try and accommodate. But obviously it's a surprise box, so you don't know what you're going to get until you get it. Now I was going to be really good and I wasn't going to buy one because I knew I had my subscription box coming up soon anyway, and then I watched her live and she was packing them live, and some of them were just amazing, and I got complete FOMO when I bought one. The shame. Just couldn't. FOMO means fear of missing out, by the way, if anyone doesn't know that. Yeah, I just couldn't bear it, so I actually ordered some. The only one she had left was the nature box, so I did not know what I was going to get, but would you like to have a look? So it comes in this beautiful little box there, look, cute, and then inside it is all packaged up nicely, but obviously I've opened it, and I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pairs of earrings, and I think this box was £27. So I think there's like a minimum percentage discount that you get back. I can't remember what that is now. And they have all sold out now. I'm very sorry. But I will link her website in the description box below because she has the most beautiful earrings. And she's doing a Valentine's launch as well. So this was pair number 1. So they've got like a little blue and silver metallic stud. And then they've got these iridescent pearl acrylic daisies. I just think they are beautiful. Loved those. Love these ones, and you'll know why. Nature leopard print. I like it. I like it. I like how it's going. So these are on a gold hoop, hook, and they are like a turquoisey tealy colour with gold and black animal print. Loved those. I got the cutest little mini studs. I don't wear studs very often, but in my last subscription box, there was these little tiny cat heads, and I was like, I won't like anything like that, but I've worn them so much. One was orange and one was pink, which sounds random, but I wear them all the time because I love them. But look how cute these are. So they're like little, can you see, leaves that are green, and I think is that bronze, and you can see kind of sometimes in the top corner she'll have a price in there because they may have been like on a stall, that type of thing. So you can see already that these were £14 and these were £8, so already there's £22 worth of stuff. Then I've got these, and I love these. So these are also a stud, and they're a daisy. Look at those. Oh, and they're in gold. So one half is on one ear and one half is on the other ear. I really, really love those. Now, I like it. Tamlin's got 2 holes in her ears. I did when I was younger because, you know, I did all that sort of stuff, but they've healed up since. But I really fancy having another hole put in so that I can wear studs and then either a hoop or a hook as well. So I'm thinking about getting my ears pierced again at 45. What is wrong with me? Ooh. That and another tattoo. But anyway, so yeah, I thought they were beautiful. And then these, I think, are my favourite. Now, I did actually put in the description box to that I wasn't keen on butterflies. Sometimes I don't like the novelty side of things, but anyway, she must have got to the point, because I think I'd bought one of the last ones where she had to kind of give me what I was going to get, and she couldn't kind of flick through and try and pick out the best ones. So she's put some butterflies in, but you know, when you're just in love, I'm so glad she put these in, because I think these might be my favourite out of all of them. But look at these. Oh, I just love them. So they're on a black hoop, and then let me see if I can get me big noggin out the way so you can see. If you have a look there, they're like black with white paint splashes all over. Oh, I just love them. And sometimes you can't see dark earrings in my hair, but because of the white splashes. So yeah, so I got all 5 pairs. So I got the beautiful daisies, the really lovely butterflies, some gorgeous animal print stars, the little leaves, the little daisies. I'm very happy with that. I notice when I edit that I come really close up to the camera sometimes when I'm trying to stress a point. I don't know why, but I do. Right, anyway. Then I made 2 purchases in the sale. So there was loads of sales, wasn't there, on after Boxing Day in January and everything in the sewing community. And it's quite hard to say no, but I couldn't. So I bought a few bits from Fabric Godmother. They're very random. You'll know what I mean when I show you them. So what did I purchase? I purchased some Lurex glitter jersey in gold. I don't know why. I just did. But it was only £2.99 for half a metre. I think I'd got... Well, I was jealous of everybody wearing sequins and glittery things at Christmas, and I'd got nothing like that. So I was like, I'm having some of that. So next year, I'm going to make something in that. But I only got 1.5 metres. So it only cost me £8.97 for this. But look at this bad boy. How lush is that? So it is jersey. So it's stretchy one way, but not the other. So it stretches this way and not that way, and it's absolutely beautiful. So it's a little bit rough, not rough, but you can feel it on this side. I don't think you'd want that necessarily against your skin, but the inside is super soft. So yeah, I was thinking of making a t-shirt maybe kind of Christmas next year, or if I want something a little bit sparkly to go out in, maybe, I don't know. But I only got 1.5 metres, but I absolutely loved something that Tamlin made at Christmas. She made a t-shirt, and I can't remember what it was, who it was. If I remember, probably won't. I'll try and pop it along here. But she made this beautiful t-shirt in like a glittery fabric, and it looked delicious. So I was jealous. So I got some of this, but £8.97. I thought if I can make a nice little top out of that. Oosh. Right, then I bought this. I know, right? It's good, isn't it? Did anybody see Fabric Godmother last year make a Nova coat in like this colour fabric? It was immense. And they put as the lining the Journey fabric from their bespoke collection. And it just looked stunning. And I have coveted it since then and always wanted some. So I've bought some of this, but this isn't going to be for me. It's going to be for somebody else, and it is a surprise. I don't think they watch my channel, so it won't really matter, but it's going to be a surprise for them later in the year. But I thought, get it while you can. So this was, let me have a look, £6.99 a half metre. So this cost me just over £40 because I got 3 metres of this, just to be on the safe side. So £40 for 3 metres of this beautiful wool. It's called Jasmine Wool Mix Brush Coating in Emerald. Love it. So obviously I had a little cheap fabric, then I had an expensive fabric. And the other thing that I bought from Fabric Godmother was this. Wait for it. Just you wait. Look at me buying all the jazzy fabrics in January. What's going on? Oh, I just absolutely love it. So how much of this did I get? I got a metre of this. It was £4.99 for half a metre. So this only cost me £9.98. And the reason that I wanted to get this is because I'd seen a jumper, and I don't know where I've seen it, somewhere. I've seen it a couple of times, and every time I've gone, oh, I want to make that. And it is a plain black jersey jumper with sequin sleeves. And I really want to make that next Christmas. So I've bought this in readiness because it was less than £10 for the metre, and I just loved the colours in it, this pink and blue when you go from one side to the other. And then I think it's silver when you go the other way. Oh, look at that, isn't that beautiful? So I've bought that in readiness to be able to make that jumper come Christmas time. But yeah, literally in love with it. So I paid £60 in total, but I managed to get 3 metres of beautiful wool coating, some sparkly sequins, and then the sparkly fabric. I know. Good, eh? The other thing I did is I bought some stuff from Little Miss So-and-so. Now, there's no prices on my invoice, so I can't tell you how much I spent on them, but they were selling off loads of their patterns really cheap. And although I'm kind of a PDF girl, I do like to have some paper patterns as well. And I bought a couple of repeats, which you'll be like, why, you weirdo? But I have got a couple of patterns that I've either used loads and loads and loads, or I've made up when I was much smaller and because I didn't trace. You know, when you're kind of starting out and you just don't do stuff like that. So I didn't trace, and so they're a lot smaller, and I want to make them again, but I need them to be bigger. Okay, so I actually bought 5 patterns. I actually had more in my basket because they were nearly half price, but I deleted some. The other thing I got from there was this Stitch Removal Squad card. I just loved it. That's going to go in my little card stash for whenever I need it. And the only fabric I bought was this one from them. I know, right? I know it's black. But it's to go with this. So this is the main jumper, and then this is the sleeves. I already can't wait. I cannot wait. And this was French Terry from Malmo by Modello Fabrics. So I got 1.5 meters of this. I'm not sure how much it was, but it wasn't expensive, and it's a really, really nice French Terry. But it's quite a thin French Terry, so it reminds me very much of this, and it's very soft, and it's looped back on the inside. So I'm thinking that will be absolutely perfect to make that jumper. What do we think? It's happening, I'll tell you. Right, and then the patterns that I got. So let's talk duplicates first. I have bought the Lyra again. Now, you all know I've made quite a few Lyras. How many have I made? 4, 5 maybe Lyras, and I can see more in my future. Mystic Meg going on. So I bought a new one because I'm a rotary cutter kind of girl, and every now and again, you know, you can cut a bit of your pattern off. My packet's looking a little bit worn. You know what I'm saying. So I thought I'm going to invest in a new one because it was nearly half price, I think. And I'm going to trace out what I want. And then I can keep hold of this and keep it kind of pristine, but also then be able to trace things out from it. So I got that one, which is one that I've already got and certainly loved for a long time. And I also got the Calais shirt from Closet Core, which I love. I've made 2 or 3 of the short version, but I would like to make this longer dress version for the summer, and I want to make it in like a chambray. So, and I think it would also be nice kind of like for holiday, you know, over a swimsuit, you know, during the day if you want to throw it on. So I've got that because I was very naughty and I cut into it. So I've got that one as well. And you can do that in 3 different lengths. You can do it in a cropped version, like a tunic version, and then a longer version. So yeah, I got that one as well. They were so reasonably priced I couldn't say no. I got 2 more Closet Core patterns. I got the NYX dress, which I really fancy making. I think what I might do is make this blouse first. I have a blouse that's ready to wear like this in white, and I love it. And every time I put it on, I get compliments on it. And it's quite similar to this. Now, the only thing is I do know it's incredibly oversized from all the research I've done online. So I want to try the top first, but I'm going to size down quite a bit, maybe 2 sizes, if not more. So I might make the blouse first just to kind of see what the fit's like. But it's got 3 different patterns on it. So you've got the full dress, which has got 3 tiers and these beautiful sleeves. You've got this top with the peplum, and then you've got the plain blouse as well. Now, Guthrie and Garney did this as a kit, and like I would have looked at that and gone, yeah, it's all right, but I've seen some beautiful versions of this in their bespoke fabric that they have at Guthrie and Garney. I would love to have a go at the dress as well, but I think what I might do is, coming into the spring, try this one first and then leave that till later in the year. And I also got the Pietra pants. So I'd like to give these a go for the shorts for the summer, but ultimately I would like to make the trousers. So what I love about this pattern is you've got the shorts version, but then you've got this version, which has got like a tapered leg, but then you've also got this really big, wide leg. And that's the one I'm quite interested in. I think that would be gorgeous, even in the summer with just a really small, like Ogden cami or something like that. So yeah, I think that is going to be on the cards. But as you know, I'm petrified of doing trousers. It's not that I'm petrified of doing them. I think there's a lot of work that goes into them, and then it's if they don't fit you properly. And I think it's a struggle if you have got weight fluctuations as well. So I need to have a good think about what I'm going to do with that. I might make the shorts first, see how that goes, and then potentially do the trousers. But I'm very interested in trying those because they are only elasticated at the back rather than all the way around, because I'm thick set in the middle. Did you know? How many times can I say that? Sometimes then it gives me a big major muffin top, and I don't need no muffin top up here, thank you very much. And then the last thing that I got is the Spring in London by Seasons of East. Now, I saw the gorgeous Adele from Sofa Serenity make this up. I think she got it in maybe like a So Hailey Jane box or something like that. I can't remember. But she looked gorgeous in it. I remember messaging her at the time and saying, oh, I'm definitely going to get that. I think I went and had a look at the price and was like, oof, that's a lot of money for like a t-shirt. What's wrong with me? I'm a bit tight, aren't I? Anyway, I've had it in mind and I thought I'm going to invest in that come the summer type of thing. But then it was in the sale at Little Miss So-and-so, so I was like, well, it'd be rude not to. But isn't it beautiful? I mean, you can see why there is a cost to it, because it comes in this stunning little pouch, look, with all of these buildings on. There's Big Ben there, look, on the London Eye. So yeah, I'm looking forward to making that. I just think it'd be lovely for kind of loungewear, or just to throw on with some shorts, maybe on holiday, that kind of thing. So I think that would be really good also for like spring, summer. So I bought that one. I'm looking forward to giving that one a go. And you don't need that much fabric. So if you've got a 150 centimetre wide fabric, if it's got no directional print on it, you only need 1.6 metres, which is pretty good. So I'm thinking I have got some viscose jersey that I might want to use this for, so we shall see. So that's what I got from Little Miss So-and-so, but I've got a right little stash of patterns, look. I do want to go through my patterns. That is a job for me to do in the next few months. I have a lot up here of PDF patterns, excuse me, that I'm probably never going to make. So I put them in there every time I make one, but I think what I need to do is, when I've made a garment, I will keep it for a while, but probably not put it in one of these. And if I then want to make it again within 6 months, I'll probably keep it and pop it in my storage. But if not, and I look at it and go, do you know what, I don't think I'm ever going to make that again, I'm going to be quite ruthless and get rid of it. That might sound quite drastic, but I want to try and make sure that everything that I have in here is something that's going to be long term. So that's kind of my aim. Now, I put all of my PDF patterns up here in hardbacked A4 envelopes, but I am finding that when I'm using the patterns a lot, the envelopes are ripping quite substantially. Now, I'm not a massive fan of plastic, particularly one-time plastic, one-use plastic, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to invest in some of these, and then only the patterns that I know for a fact I'm going to make several times will I put into one of these and store up there. And then I'm going to put little signs on each of them that says dresses, loungewear, kids, that type of thing. That's my plan in my head anyway. So that's what I got on the sale. And then I have made another purchase, and it's from Fabric Godmother again, which is, yes, I couldn't help it. So you may know that they brought out a Sherpa fleece a while ago, and it was animal print, and everybody in the whole wide world basically fell in love with it, even if they didn't like animal print. And I didn't buy any of it, and they had it in the sale actually a while ago. I think it was maybe the Black Friday sale, and I didn't get it, and I've regretted it ever since. And then they've brought out some just stunning more animal print ones, and then they've brought a navy one out with daisies on and like a mauvey pink colour as well. And then they've brought out different colourways of the animal print, and it got to the point where I knew if I did not purchase it, I was going to regret it, because I had regretted not getting the other one. So I treated myself. It was a long way around again to tell you that I'd done that, wasn't it? And I have bought this colourway, and I sent it to Rachel and Tamlin, and they were gobsmacked that this was the one that I went for. But I just love it so much. It was the one that I kept going back to. So that's the one I've got, and it's this one. Oh, I love it so much. Now, normally I'd go for like, the other one was like a cream and black, and that's the sort of thing I would normally go for. But when I saw this one, there was this one, and then there was like a burnt, like dull orangey coloured one as well, and I just couldn't decide, and I was really struggling, and in the end I had to do eeny meeny miny mo, and this is the one that came out, and I'm really glad, and it's turned up, and it is beautiful. I love this so much. Let's see how much it was. I got 2 meters of this, and it was £34 for the 2 meters, so £16 a meter. No, £17 a metre. It's £8.50 per half metre. But when I thought about it, because I was like, oh, 34 quid. But then I thought, do you know what? I'm going to make a jacket out of this, aren't I? I would pay £34 for a jacket easily. You know what I mean? So I stopped being tight, and I've got it now. I've no idea what I'm going to make with it just yet. It will obviously be some sort of jacket. There's quite a lot of jackets out there. I think I would like a zip-up one rather than a, you know, half zip one that you put over your head. I think I'd like to be able to pop this on with jeans and a t-shirt type of thing and be able to zip it up. I think that's how I would get the most wear out of it, if you know what I mean. So yes, hit me up with your ideas of jacket patterns for this, please. I think the other one that I liked was it the Danny jacket by Atelier Jupe. I like the look of that one. And then I also saw Harriet from Sew Me Sunshine on her vlog recently, and she had one on, and I can't remember what the pattern was, but I think they have linked it on the bottom of their thing. So I need to do a bit of research on that, because I do love this. Whether I get this sewn up for this winter or not, I'm not sure. If I'm not going to, I'm going to go and put this under my bed rather than store it in here, because it'll take up too much room. But yeah. And then the other thing that I got from Fabric Godmother was this. Black, I know. It's got a bit of animal print in it though, hasn't it? Well, it looks like it's a bit animal printy, but it actually isn't. And this is, elephant hide faux leather in black. And this was £7 for half a metre. And I've just got half a metre. And the reason for that is because if you've watched one of my other previous videos, I talked about wanting to make the Rock Steady coat. And that has got panels in the arms that you can have, or you can kind of take them out altogether. But I really fancied it with the panels. Now, the pictures online, it's like a black or like a charcoaly with like a pewter kind of metallic leather. Now, I wanted a coat that I could kind of put on that wouldn't stand out as much, that I could put on with anything. So I've bought the black boiled wool, and I got that from First for Fabrics when I went in December, and then I've got this to go in the panels, so it's got an element of difference about it, and it'll be quite unique, but it won't be quite as in your face. Check me out. I know, it's not like me, is it? So I have bought quite a few things recently, but like I say, I have been storing them up to show you. The likelihood of me buying any fabric now is minimal, because I would like to hang on and not buy anything really until I go to the Stitch Festival in March. So I'm not putting myself on a fabric ban, because as soon as I say that I start buying fabric. But the only other thing I've bought and it hasn't arrived here in time is one other fabric which I couldn't live without. I sent it to Tamlin and Rachel a couple of weeks ago and said, tell me not to buy this. They didn't, but anyway, I was trying to be good, so I didn't. But I've been thinking about it for 2 whole weeks now, so I did go on and order that. I will pop a picture in here if I remember. I'm sorry if I'm just pointing basically to my door and I haven't put a picture in, but if I remember, I'll try and put a picture in. It is the most beautiful fabric. I don't think I'm going to have time, but if I can, I'm going to try and wash it, dry it, and make a saltwater slip out of it for my holiday. I don't think that's going to happen, but if not, I will pop it in my stash ready for the summer, because that will definitely be getting sewn up this year. So yeah, I feel like I've had a bit of a splurge, which is yeah, it's quite unlike me actually. I don't normally do that, but there was too much of a good thing going on for me to refuse it. So yeah, I'm going to try not to buy too much now leading up to Stitch Festival. Can I make it? I don't know. I think I can make it. I think I'm going to make it. I'm going to be really good now. I've got plenty of fabric in my stash, and I am trying to sew up quite a lot of my stash at the moment, if you've noticed, when I'm doing some of my plans videos. So that's what I'm going to try and do. You need to encourage me and wish me luck, see if I can do it. But anyway, I also wanted to say a few thank yous for some coffees that had come in on my Ko-fi account. So the lovely Sarah H, Heather and Jennifer have all sent me a coffee. Thank you so much. Jennifer very kindly sends me one every month, which is really kind of her. So I just wanted to say a big thank you for your coffees. It is very much appreciated. If you do want to support my channel, I will pop my coffee account on the bottom of here, and you can always nip over and buy me a coffee if you so wish. That'd be very nice. If not, it would be really lovely if you could give this video a thumbs up, because it lets people know that I'm about. And if you haven't subscribed already, I would really love it if you joined us. Join the crazy train and hopefully see me again in my next video. So take care, everybody. See you soon. Bye.